to today's class. So today we're going to be doing a vinyasa style class all around centering about opening the hips. So everything that I give you is completely modifiable, so if something you want a little bit more or less energy, please feel free to maybe drop down onto the knees, or you can always come into child's pose if that's where you're at today. Just before we start, are there any injuries or anything you need me to be aware of?
Don't think so.
No. Okay, well we've got 2 blocks for the practice as well, so I think several of these, it's definitely beneficial to have blocks there if you need them.
So let me know if you recommend.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll shout it out. So yeah, I use them all the time. They're great modifications. So we will start lying down our backs with the soles of our feet together, knees out. And again, here's a good start. If you need to use any blocks, just as we're in the morning, to prop the knees up, please do. And just lie down and relax. So closing the eyes if that's comfortable, and just focusing on your breaths now, allowing whatever's happened in the day or the weekend just to melt away and allow yourself to become present in the practice. Maybe noticing how the hips are feeling at the start of practice, how open or maybe less open they are at the moment. And as we go through the practice, we'll feel this changing. Again, if you'd like to flutter open the eyes and come just to a comfortable seated position. Just going to take some rolls of the wrists, start warming them up, and then the other way. And then just bringing the left arm straight, forearm facing up, just giving a gentle push on those fingers, stretching through the front of the wrist, and then just flipping the palm towards you, and a gentle push just on the top of the hand. Okay, we'll move over to the other side, so forearm on the right arm up, just pushing into those fingers, and then flipping around, fingers facing you and giving a little press on the top of the hand. Great, bring the hands down to your knees. As you exhale, bring the chin to your chest. As we inhale, bring left ear to left shoulder, rolling up. And as we exhale, bring back down to the center, chin to chest. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. And just taking a few of these neck rolls in your own breaths. Feeling free to sort of stop at any point, spend a bit longer if you need a bit more of a stretch in any area. And when you're ready, just lifting up the chin, getting a nice stretch across the front of the throat. Okay, great. And then just coming down onto all fours. And we'll start with some cat-cows. So if you make sure that the fingers are spread nice and wide, your wrists stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips. As we inhale, we're going to drop the tummy, lift the chest, lift the head. And as we exhale, we're going to round the spine, drop the head down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the tummy, lift the chest. And exhale, round the spine. Just taking a couple more of these in your own breaths. Just warming up into the spine. Great. So just come into your neutral position, and then we're going to imagine as if we're in maybe a big tubes or a big slide, and just roll the spine around as if you're trying to touch all the insides. So doing a few going one way, and then a couple going the next, the other. Okay, and you're ready, just coming back to your neutral position. Then we're going to lift the right arm up, and then if you would like to, you can also lift the left leg. And then we're just going to hold here for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, bringing the elbow and the knee in together to touch, rounding the spine. As we inhale, straightening everything back up. Inhaling, touch. Exhale, straighten everything back up. Inhaling, touch. Exhale, straighten. One last one, inhaling, we round. And exhale, we straighten everything back out. And then just coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to then lift the left arm, and if you would like to, the right leg. And holding here for 3 breaths.
Balance is worse on this side.
One side will always be worse than the others. Alright, and then the next exhale, bringing that left elbow to the right knee, rounding in the spine. And exhale down. Bringing in. And straightening everything back up. And bringing it in. And straightening back up. And then just come back to your all fours position. So then what we're going to do is just walk the hands forward and eventually getting to the point where we can comfortably drop our chest down towards the mat for puppy pose. So just keep the head and neck wherever's comfortable, maybe forehead to mat is comfortable, maybe looking up. Just do what feels right for you this morning. Okay, when you're ready, lifting up a little bit, and then what we're going to do is snake our body through our hands into Sphinx pose. So it might just shuffle a little bit. We're going to have our elbows under the shoulders, just getting a nice stretch into the front of the chest. Okay, and then we're going to be pushing back onto our knees. It'll be in high knees. I'll just turn to face you. Okay, and then we'll start with the right leg first. So we're going to bring that right leg out. It's about in line with your knee. Great. And then either using a block or your hand, we're going to drop the left arm down and stretch the right arm over the top of the head. It's really a nice stretch all the way down that right body. And inhale, coming all the way up. And then we're just gonna swap hands, bringing the left arm up and over the top of the ear.
I can feel that side stretch.
Is it too much or are you okay?
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then coming up, we'll swap over legs. So maybe if that side was a bit of a stretch, you can always bring it in a little bit closer, maybe a slight bend in the knee. Okay, so this time, again, using the block or a floor, different sides might be different. We're going to drop that right arm. This time, left arm goes up, palms going to be facing down. Perfect.